Shalom, peace, face the east to West Jerusalem, or should I say Rosh Hashanah, Kol Halal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Ruach Hadash. That's Hebrew for all praise Yahweh in the name Yahushai, in the name Holy Spirit. Give double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, as well as honor to the men under the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, peace to the children of Israelites. This is an example of wars and rumors of wars, one of the signs of the Messiah's return. One of the things that must happen for the Messiah to come back. Signs of Hamashiach's return, Matthew 24. (26 - 8). Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And I learned this from Apostle Dahar. I watched this a few days ago. Maduro to deploy 4.5 million militia warriors at the door. And this is an example of wars and rumors of wars.
As President Nicholas.
Oh yeah, and the US government did put a bounty on the Venezuelan President Maduro. I thought that wasn't the case. I actually went on the US government website. Guys, they actually put a bounty on this man. Look at this. That's his name, Nicolas Maduro Moros. Wanted. Reward increase of up to $50 million US. And then the US Department of State gives you their reason for why they want to have a bounty on this guy. It says after initially offering a reward offer up of up to $50 million for information leading to the arrest and / conviction of Maduro in 2020, the Department of State on January 10, 2025 increased the reward offer up to $25 million. On August 7, 2025, the department announced a further increase in the reward offer up to $50 million after the Department of Treasury sanctioned Cartel of the Suns as a specially designated global terrorist on July 25, 2025. As leader of Cartel of the Suns, Maduro is the first target in the history of the narcotics rewards program, with a reward offer exceeding going beyond $25 million. And it gives you their email to contact them. Government officials and employees are not eligible for rewards, so government officials and employees can't get this. They want this guy. I'll leave the link to this in the description box so you know that it actually came from a US government website.
Maduro says he's activating a nationwide militia plan after the United States doubled the reward for his arrest to $50 million. In a televised speech, Maduro announced more than 4.5 million militia members will be placed on duty to protect what he called Venezuela's sovereignty. Official figures put the number closer to 5 million, though outside estimates say it's far smaller in a country of about 30 million people. The move came hours after U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi accused Maduro of working with cartels to flood the United States with fentanyl-laced cocaine. She called him one of the world's largest narco-traffickers. Washington says nearly 30 tons of cocaine have been seized from networks tied to Maduro, including almost 7 tons linked directly to him. Federal prosecutors charged the Venezuelan leader with narco-terrorism back in 2020. Caracas.
Basically, they're saying this guy is pushing drugs into America from Venezuela. He's drug trafficking into America, basically. And this is the paragraph here. Maduro helped manage and ultimately led the Cartel of the Suns, a Venezuelan drug trafficking organization made up of high-ranking Venezuelan officials. As he gained power in Venezuela, Maduro participated in a corrupt and violent narco-terrorism conspiracy with the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, FARC, a designated foreign terrorist organization. Maduro negotiated multi-ton shipments of FARC-produced cocaine, directed the Cartel of the Suns to give military-grade weapons to the FARC, coordinated with narcotics traffickers in Honduras and other countries to facilitate large-scale drug trafficking, and solicited assistance from FARC leadership in training an unsanctioned militia group that functioned in essence as an armed forces unit for the Cartel of the Suns. In March 2020, Maduro was charged in the Southern District of New York for narco-terrorism, conspiracy to import cocaine, possession of machine guns and destructive devices, and conspiracy to possess machine guns and destructive devices. And then it tells you how at first the reward was $15 million, then it was $25 million, and then it was increased to $50 million. At the moment, it's $50 million. And again, this will tell you why the US Department of State wants it.
Is denouncing the bounty increase, with the foreign minister calling it pathetic and dismissing it as a political stunt. At the same time, Venezuela's powerful Interior Minister, Diosdado Cabello, confirmed government forces have deployed to the Caribbean, a show of defiance as the U.S. Navy sends destroyers into the region. It's the latest flashpoint
From what I've read, it was 3 destroyers.
In a long standoff marked by sanctions, drug charges, and limited deals, including a U.S. license allowing Chevron to keep pumping oil in Venezuela. For more unbiased updates, download the straight.
So they basically tell you to download that app, but you can find this across many media sites. Read a bunch of articles saying similar stuff. So I'm gonna leave it there, Shalom.